So today, me and the rest of the Go EV team are heading down to Farnborough to the Fully Charged live show. We're hoping to see the unveiling of a new electric car. We're going to see a whole lot of other electric cars from various different manufacturers that we've not yet seen before in the UK. And we'll hope to bring you that report very shortly. What we will see as well is it's the first chance we've had to stretch the legs of the ORA Funky Cat. So we're driving down there from the north to south in a ORA Funky Cat. It's got a useful range, usable range quoted as 193 miles. Now today it's a bit cold, it's a bit damp on the road, it's raining slightly. We're going to see how it actually does in the real world and charge up en route. And as we're visiting various chargers along the way, we'll show you how easy or hard it is to manage with doing these longer journeys with a car which can do less than 200 miles on a single charge. So keep watching and see how we get on. So we're on our way down to the Fully Charged show at Farnborough, and we've done 133 miles so far since set off this morning, and we need to charge up. We had 19% battery left. We went to Norton Kane Services on the M6 toll road. Unfortunately, the chargers there were busy, so we've come back off the M6 toll, and we've just a few miles away at Walsall, we've found this little pub which has got 2 rapid chargers in its car park. And really, these are a really good option actually for people who want to be able to come away from the motorway services. We've got 2 rapid chargers. We've been in for a meal, come back out, and the car's at 91%. It's showing 168 miles range remaining, and we've had burger and chips in the pub. So all's well. We'll carry on our journey. I think we'll just stop one more time before we get down to Farnborough. We might stop another time just to show you what's happening in the world of charging and hopefully where we're going to be in the future. So we've just pulled off the motorway for a quick look at this at Banbury Cross Retail Park. We've got 12 Tesla Superchargers here which have actually been unlocked to all electric vehicles. So that means that the ORA Funky Cat can charge with no issue. We've also got 6 Osprey chargers over there as well. So as a charging hub, it's really quite useful. We've also got the Tesco storages around there with a couple of Pod Point AC chargers and a rapid charger as well. Ultimately, these sorts of hubs become much more useful because it gives more confidence to drivers. Rather than turning up to a place where they just find 1 or 2 chargers and they're both in use, instead we've got 18 chargers right here within a few feet of each other, meaning that we've got a really good chance of getting a charge. Not only that, we've got a Pizza Hut, we've got a KFC, we've got all this retail park behind us, so it means that you can really fill your time whilst you're waiting for the car to charge. We actually only had 50% in this car already when we arrived. We didn't really need to charge here, but since we're here we might as well, and it means that we've got more spare when we get down to Hampshire later on. So we've made it down to Fleet in Hampshire, which is where we're staying tonight in advance of the show tomorrow in Farnborough. Total distance driven 272.9 miles at average speed of 44 miles an hour. Now part of that's been due to the fact there's so many 50-mile-an-hour zones on the motorway. Part of it's due to the fact that the traffic's been horrible. It's been raining a lot of the way, as you can sort of see. But our average efficiency has been, let's quick look, 280 watt-hours per mile. That's sort of 3.6 miles per kilowatt-hour, which is pretty good going really for sort of motorway driving, and particularly in poor weather, and we've had the climate control on as well. So we're just charging up now. We started with sort of 38, we landed here with 38% battery left. We're charging up now because it saves us time tomorrow. This evening we've got nothing to do apart from sit in a hotel room. Tomorrow, when we've been at the show all day, we'll just want to get off and on our way. So we're going to get a decent amount of charge in tonight, and then tomorrow head off after the show and back up the motorway, and probably just need the 1 charge on the way back tomorrow, which will tie in with having some dinner somewhere probably. So the car's driven really well. One of the things I really like about the ORA Funky Cat is it's got a really good smart cruise control. So when you're using, you can set your speed and then it'll do dynamic distance to the car in front, slowing down as needs be. It also has really good lane keep assist, and it also displays, very similar to a Tesla, displays all the trucks and cars and so on the lanes. It follows the lanes really well, and it keeps you updated on the screen very clear that it knows what's going on around you. So the sensors are all very, very good, and the cameras and everything work really well. So it's been a fairly easy drive down, even though it has taken us 6 hours to get down here in the traffic and everything today. It just shows that, you know, you can do these sort of journeys in a car with a restricted range. Let's see how we get on tomorrow. So we've just on our way back from Fully Charged show. We stopped at Banbury, which is where we stopped on the way down, because we knew there was plenty of chargers, so that was peace of mind for us. We've just been in and had a light salad, and what are you doing? And we're going to take the car off charge now, and we're going to take the car off charge. It's 96% charged now, so it's cost us £17 plus the food, and we're going to get on our way back up the M6. So we're stopped the final time now. We're at the MFG charging facility at Standish near Wigan, and we've pulled onto one of their rapid chargers. We've done 140 miles since our last charge. We went from 95% down to about 12% when we got here. So that means we used about 83%. So that calculates out, if you were to use all 100% of the battery on the motorway, you get around 168 miles. I think it makes sense really to stop. I mean, in theory, it's 270 miles we're driving each way. We could, in theory, have done it with a single stop halfway at like 140 miles. The problem with that is, though, that's assuming that that there is a charging site exactly 140 miles after your daily journey, and also, secondly, that in the event there isn't one, or that it's busy or it's not working, or whatever, that you're able to then find another one with whatever remaining charge you've got left in the car. So by doing 2 stops like this, it's broken up the journey quite well. We've done 2.5, nearly 3 hours of driving since we left Banbury. So, you know, it's a sensible time to take a break, particularly on a long day like this. I've got about sort of 55, 60 miles to get back home after this. I've got to drop off Charles on the way home as well. So for me, I really only need sort of 60 miles range. So I'm not going to charge this all the way up. I'm just going to charge it to sort of halfway-ish. And then when I get home, I can just plug it in at home and it'll charge up whilst I sleep, which is ideal. So we estimate we'll probably stop here for about 20 minutes. It's already, it's added 10% already in the last few minutes that we've been connected. So can you do long journeys in a limited mileage car? You absolutely can. We've done so far 500 miles, 500.8 miles to here. As I've got another sort of 60 to go to get home finally. The car's very capable. If you go to sites like this where there's 8 rapid chargers, obviously we saw in Banbury there were sort of 12 Tesla chargers, plus there's another 6 Osprey chargers, and then in another part of Banbury there's a whole lot of Instavolt chargers as well. So certain towns have really got, and cities have got real hubs available, which make it so much easier to plan these long journeys. And so that's the key really. We need the government to get behind businesses, give them the ability to install big charging hubs like this, because really this is what makes EV transport possible. I hope you found this video useful. Please, if you like this video, please do click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this. Thank you.